YouTube, what it do? It's your boy, Reggie with the light. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. Today's episode is going to be about, is sex, that's right, S-E-X, the most important part in a successful relationship? Now, in my narrow-minded opinion, throughout all of my experiences throughout life with sex and relationships, I feel like sex, yes, it is a major part in relationships, and it will be a major part in having a successful relationship, but I don't think it's the most important part in a relationship. I mean, what about loyalty? Like, if you having good sex, but neither one of y'all are loyal to each other, then what the hell is the point? What the hell is the point? The sex is good, but every 3 months, y'all got to go to the clinic. Or somebody come up pregnant, and you don't even know, and it might not be yours. No, what about honesty? You know what I'm saying? If the sex is good, but both of y'all lying to each other all the damn time, what is the point? Baby, what you mean? I was over Fred's house. What you talk about, Fred? Nigga, you ain't even got a friend named Fred. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about honesty? You know what I'm saying? What about, commitment? You know, the sex is good, but y'all not committed to each other. So that y'all got good sex. The sex is good, but y'all not honest with each other. Y'all not loyal to each other. Y'all not committed to each other. That's nothing but a toxic ass relationship. And that's why a lot of us not have a successful relationship, because we're making sex the most important part of the relationship, and that's not the most important part. It's a whole bunch of other things that's equally as important. You know, do we have chemistry? You know, can we hold a conversation? You know, can you stimulate my mind? You understand what I'm saying? Do we have things in common? You know, if I want to watch a basketball game but you want to watch Love and Hip Hop, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really, or maybe we both want to watch basketball and Love and Hip Hop, but you know, if I want to watch basketball and you don't like sports at all, so you just go in the room and just do whatever, it's all about, do we have things in common? You know, do we look at life the same way? You know, are our spiritual beliefs the same? Like, it's way more things into having a successful relationship than just the sex part. You know, can I trust you? If I mess around and slip up and bust nothing, if the condom break and you mess around to get pregnant, what type of mama are you gonna be? Are you gonna be feeding my kids ravioli their whole life? Like, it's more important things than sex. You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna be Brenda had a baby? Or are you gonna be what's your girl name? Halle Berry? Try to throw my baby in the fucking dumpster. I like, it's more important things in relationships than sex. And it's same thing for my women out there. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all problem. You know, y'all be, you already know bruh got 3 kids that he don't take care of. You already know. Then next thing you know, but the sex is good. Now you got a baby. You the 4th one, and he ain't taking care of your kids either. You know what I'm saying? Now you done created another fatherless child to terrorize all of humanity out this bitch. But it's more important. Like, sex is important. Don't get me wrong. Sex is very important. It's a very important part of the relationship, but is it the most important part? I don't think so. I think it's other things that's equally important. Are we financially stable? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we having good sex, but I had to come over your mama crib. I got to come to your mama house to have sex. Like, I don't want to come to your mama crib. We too old for that. We can't have sex in the whip. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I trust you? You know what I'm saying? Can I trust you? You know, like I don't want to have sex with somebody that I can't trust. Are you trustworthy? Cause sex is serious. Are you, I ain't, I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be healthy, and I ain't trying to always wear the condom. God damn it. I ain't trying to have I need to trust you because I'm trying to go up and trying to feel that. No, I'm just saying, but like, is sex the most important part in a relationship? To have a successful relationship, I just don't think it's the most important part. I think it's other things that, that are equally important. Do we have things in common? I noticed like I've been in relationships that, we have great conversations. Like this person, like we can talk about anything. We could talk about anything and everything, right? And this, but at the beginning of the relationship, the sex might have not been as good. And there's reasons behind that. First, because we don't really know each other. We got to get to know each other. We got to get to know what each other like. We got to get to know, you already know. Like we got to get that chemistry right. I got to know, do you like it in this position? Do you like it in that position? Do you like it when I do this? Do you like it when I do that? You like it when I do that? Or you like it when I do that? You know what I'm saying? Or so that's one thing. You got to get to know each other and get to know what each other like. You got to get comfortable with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning, like you might not, it might not be good because y'all might be insecure being naked in front of each other. You might not be like, oh man, this is my first time gonna be naked in front of shorty, or she thinking like this her first time being naked in front of you. So y'all might be insecure. Like it's a lot of things that go into like having good sex. So, but I noticed like in relationships where I'm able to, where a girl is able to stimulate me mentally, I noticed like as the relationship went on, the sex got better because that made it even better because they can stimulate me mentally. Like if you can't stimulate me mentally, if we can't have a conversation, like after I smash, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be an awkward silence. We can't joke. Like, if we not comfortable around each other, we don't have chemistry, then, the having good sex can turn toxic, because now that's when, like, other shit start happening. And relationships based off sex is toxic ass relationships. They're not gonna last. They're not gonna last because you're gonna, if you can't have a conversation with your partner, like if y'all disagree on something and you guys are talking over each other, you guys won't let the other person talk, and you guys are not understanding. It's your way or the highway, or you got to get your point across. You got to have the last word, or both of y'all are immature. Like, I don't care how good the sex is, that relationship is not going to last. So, in my opinion, yes, sex is a major part. Because I'm not going to lie, I've been in relationships where it just wasn't going to work. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't going to work. She wasn't satisfying me. And if she wasn't satisfying me, I know I wasn't satisfying her. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, some girls out here just got big vaginas. It's not their fault. No, I'm just playing. But like sometimes you just like, it's just not going to be, it's just not there. So I also believe that you cannot have a successful relationship if you guys are not, if the sex is not good. But if the sex is okay and everything else is good, I've been in relationships where like everything else was perfect. We looked at life the same. We had chemistry. We had great conversation. We understood each other. We both, were financially stable. We both was educated. We both, was on the same page in every other section, but the sex was just okay at the beginning. But because everything else was so good, it didn't really matter at that point. But as the relationship went on, the sex got better. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in some relationships where the first time I smashed, it was just like instant, like just instant gratification, it was just like, oh my God, this was amazing. But we didn't have nothing in common. We, after we had sex, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? And that create toxic relationship. That creates situationships. That create it's just like it's not gonna work because you guys have nothing in common. You guys don't have no chemistry. Yes, it's good in the bedroom, but outside the bedroom, it's like it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, if we start to change the paradigm on like, we got the sex gotta be like amazing. It gotta be amazing, in order for me to be in a relationship. Like, listen. That's why these relationships are not working. You know what I'm saying? Because, you guys, if you guys are not on good terms and you guys, only thing you really had in common was having good sex with each other, then you guys are not going to be able to communicate. You guys are not going to be able to solve the issues in your relationship. So, I don't know, man. That, I think, loyalty, honesty, chemistry, having things in common, looking at life in the same way, wanting the same things out of life, being financially stable, like being able to stimulate each other mentally, like knowing like the background, like your family background, like what type of family did they come from? Did you come from a toxic family? What, do you have baggage from your family? Do you have baggage from your past relationships? Do you have baby daddy issues? Do you have baby mama issues? Like, it's way more things to have to have a successful relationship than sex. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my narrow-minded opinion. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But if you watch this episode of Narrow-Minded, I appreciate you. You already know who I am. I'm Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. Thank you for watching another episode of Narrow-Minded. I'm out.